My dear brothers, dear sisters, dear students, my dear friends, I heartily welcome all of you. I am your Danaya sir from Akkalkot district, Sholapur, Maharashtra. Today in this session I am going to tell about national education policy. This concept is very important. Nowadays in a NET exam and SET exam, the questions are asking repeatedly on this concept. So here I am going to deliver you only the exam oriented information. National education policy. Every country, if wants to get success, if wants to get achievement, if wants to get ahead from others, that country should change its education system. Education system is the backbone of every country. Education system is encouraging country to get progress. Education is supporting country to get bright future. In our India, 1968, the first national education policy was formulated under Indira Gandhi, the Prime Minister of India. Later on, in 1986, the visionary Prime Minister of India, Rajiv Gandhi, was formulated the second education policy. During that time, he operated blackboard operation. He introduced yoga education. He introduced physical education. He introduced computer. Now, after 34 years of second education policy, the energetic Prime Minister of India, respected Narendra Modi ji, has formulated the third national education policy, NEP 2020. It is a revolutionary policy. It is energetic policy. This education policy is going to build India as a knowledge hub in the world. The main objective of this national education policy is to make India progress, to make India energetic, to make India self-reliant, to make India a knowledgeable country in the world. This new education policy, National Education Policy 2020, is getting holistic approach. Holistic approach means all-round development of students. This policy is encouraging the students to develop physically, to develop mentally, to develop emotionally, to develop socially. Then only India will become great country in coming years. Already ISRO achieved the great success by landing its main on the south part of moon. India was the first country to reach the south pole of moon. The main objective of this NEP is make the student self-reliant, make the student think holistically, critically, make the students think in a different way, make the students self-reliant, make the students to mingle with the traditional thoughts along with modern approach. This drafting committee, NEP drafting committee, was formulated in 2017 under the chairmanship of Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan, the former president of ISRO. In this committee, 7 members are contributed their thoughts. The special 7 members were Dr. Vasudha Kamath. She was the Vice Chancellor of SNDT Women's University in Mumbai. She is contributing, she is working, she is well known for ICT, Information and Communication Technology. Her experience, her approach, her knowledge is adopted in this committee. Manjula Bhargav, the second member of this committee, she is from America. She is working as a professor of mathematics in Princeton University. She is also bringing the new innovative policies of America in Indian education. She has also contributed her experience how to increase the policy in a fruitful way. And the third one, Ramashankar Kuruli from Madhya Pradesh. Then T.V. Kattimani sir, a tribal, he is the Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, Amarkantak, Madhya Pradesh. I am very fortunate to tell you, I was in Amarkantaka University in 2018. I met this Honorable Vice Chancellor because he is from Karnataka. There was a function was held in that university. I personally visited in that function. I met with this great educationist. He basically belongs to Karnataka. But his approach is to increase the tribal education, to help the education to downtrodden people, to help the education to backward students. He is representing the backward community in this committee. And Krishna Mohan Tripathi, he is from Uttar Pradesh. He is also educationist. Majhar Asif, New Delhi. And M.K. Sridhar from Karnataka is the secretary of State Board Council in Karnataka. And next one is Secretary Shakila Shamsu, New Delhi. And drafting committee members are 4. Manjula Bhargav from America, K. Ramachandran from New Delhi, Anurag Behar from Bengaluru, Leena Chandra Wadia from Mumbai. These are the great educationists. All these people, they contributed their knowledge, how to increase, what are the good things we have to introduce in our education policy. They knew and they formed the vision, and their knowledge, their approach, their structure, their contributions are already reflecting in this committee. And in 2020, on 29th July, Indian government, means Union Cabinet, has approved this NEP. Please remember the date, because question is going to ask on that. On 29th July 2020, Union Cabinet has approved NEP 2020. The drafting was 484 pages. This NEP was announced by Prakash Javadekar sir and Ramesh Pokhriyal. Ramesh Pokhriyal was the Human Resource Development Minister, MHRD. Now this term is now changed in this NEP. Now MHRD is cancelled. Minister of Education is renamed. Now Education Minister we can call it. There is no mention of MHRD. This NEP has 5 principles. The first principle is access. It is going to give the right to all the students that you should get the education. Getting education is your right. Providing education is the duty of government. Accessibility, we have to access, we have to get the opportunity to learn. All kinds of education is open to all kinds of students. There is no discrimination. There is no obstacle of the color, caste, creed, religion and region. And second principle is equity. There is no discrimination. There is no difference. Equity. It has given equality to everyone. And third principle is quality. quality education is important. Each and every student of India should get the quality education. We should not think that government schools are lacking quality and only private schools are giving quality education. No, only city students or town students or metropolitan students are getting quality education and rural students are not getting quality education. No, whether it is rural students, whether it is rural school or whether it is town school, whether it is vernacular language school or whether it is English medium school, whether it is Kannada medium school or whether it is Marathi medium school, we have to provide quality education. Getting quality education is the right of the students, because 2009 Right to Education Act was implemented in our India. Age between 6 to 14, the students are going to get education, but in this policy 6 to 18 age students are getting the right to education. Up to first standard to 12th standard, the student should come to school and get the knowledge and get the education free of cost. Midday meal is increased for up to 12th class. Earlier it was only for 8th class, but now it is increased for 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th standard. And now I am going to, when I read the draft at the time, I came to know that we should make them 4 parts. School education, higher education, and there are some other education, and make it happen, 4 parts. Now in this video I am telling you only about school education. The school education system is going to completely change. Till today we are following 10+2. 10+2 means first when we get the admission in first class to 10 class, 10 years. After passing 10 class, we have to get the admission in arts first year, second year, or science first year, second year, or commerce first year, second year, or ITR or occasional courses. Now this structure was completely demolished. The system was completely destroyed. The complete word completely shut down. The system was completely cancelled. Now it is going to make a new pattern. What are the new pattern? 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Remember this point. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. What is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4? 5 means 5 year. This is foundation stage. Second one is preparatory stage. Third one is middle stage. And fourth one is secondary stage. In the first stage, for 5 years, a student are getting 3 years Anganwadi education. Students are getting 3 years Balawadi education. 3 years students are getting LKG section. 3 years students are getting LKG, UKG. Means 3 years is added. Here, when the students are getting the education in Balawadi or Anganwadi or LKG, the government is going to provide a new syllabus. It is called Early Childhood Care Education. Early Childhood Care Education. This syllabus is going to frame by NCTE, National Council of Teacher Education, under the guidance of NCERT, National Education Council of Research and Training, New Delhi. And here no exam was going to conduct. No exam. No oral exam, no written exam, nothing. Only introduction of concept. No, only teaching playing, how to play, what to play. Get multiple types of games are going to introduced in Anganwadi. Students should go to class, play, then come to home. Students should go to school, eat in the early morning, eat in the afternoon, then come back. Because midday meal is going to provide 2 times mid now. In earlier, when the student goes to class at the time, initially the teacher should provide breakfast, and in the afternoon student should get midday meal. This is going to introduce from Anganwadi to second year. After that, in first class and second class, again only playing with learning. You have to teach. Suppose I am going to show the colors. Bring the red color. Tell them this is the red color. Take this. This is one pen. I will give another pen. I will give third pen. How many pens are there? 3 pens. If you want to, you can give the marbles, goti. 1 goti, 2 goti, 3 gotis. Or you can give the balls. This is 1 ball, 2 ball, 3 ball. Tell them count and play with the balls. Here, earlier, the students, the small children are playing at home. Small children are playing in the gully. The same gully playing is going to happen in the classroom. Only the teachers are dancing, enjoying, singing, fighting. Everything is going on in the class under foundation course. In first class, second class, no exam. Only introduction of letter, introduction of animals, introduction of trees, introduction of color, introduction of materials which are used in the home, introduction of materials which are available in the surrounding area. Now, when the students pass, when the student cross second class, at the time he comes to third class, third, fourth, fifth. This is called foundation. In these 3 years, exam system starts. Exam starts. Oral exam or writing exam. Here, the teacher is going to introduce mother tongue. The teacher should teach the students in mother tongue only. Mother tongue is introduced here, or regional language is introduced here. The government is not imposing any language, particular language that you have to teach in this language only. No restriction. According to the choice of students, the teacher should teach. Especially it is focused on regional language, which the student is going to understand the concept. Okay. Mother tongue is preferred. Regional language is focused. No restriction, no special language. The language understood by the student. Which language student is understanding, that language we have to teach. It was a question going to ask in the NET exam or set exam. English is compulsory up to 5th class. No. The language of instruction is mother tongue. The language of instruction is regional language. The language of instruction is the mother tongue of students. Now, in the third stage is middle stage, we can call it. Middle stage. Middle stage comes 11th age to 14th age. Here, 6th class, 7th class and 8th class. 3 class comes under middle. This is main, middle. Here, in 6th class, now the government is going to introduce, NEP is going to introduce occasional courses. Please remember, in which class occasional courses are going to start? 6th class. You have to teach students the skills, that skills should help him in his future life. The student should learn kaushalyas or skills. Different kinds of occasional trainings are going to held in the classroom. The teacher should teach him how to repair the mobile, how to repair the tape, how to repair the motorcycle, how to repair the two-wheelers. Introductions are going to do. These are the occasional courses which are going to conduct in the class 6th, 7th, 8th. During this time, we have to introduce Indian language. 3 language formula are going to continue. 3 language means one is English compulsory, Hindi another, and third one is regional language or Marathi language or Kannada language or any Indian language you have to teach. Along with these 3 language formula, Sanskrit is specially introduced. As a teacher, we have to teach Sanskrit language to the students if students are interested. Sanskrit is going to make a compulsory or in middle class or in secondary class or in future in higher education also. Sanskrit is playing an important role now in this NEP. Please, and here experience based teaching is very important. We have to teach the students the concept. We have to teach the concept by understanding the experience. The student should get an experience. Oh yes, what is banking system? When we are going to teach the students, at the time you have to bring your students to the bank office. Show this is manager, this is cashier, he is doing this kind of work. This is called a check, this is money we have to deposit, we have to draw the money, this is ATM. Show them, make them experience. Or you can take to students to visit the field or you can take to the student to show the dam. You can take the students and visit the factory, sugar factory. You can take the students to the another fact. Here the student should see, get the knowledge and understand. Experience based is going to focus during middle class, and in the next stage is called secondary stage. In secondary stage, 4 classes comes: 9th class, 10th class, 11th class and 12th class. Now streams are going to cancel. His art student, commerce students, or what I can say, science students. No, that stream is going to cancel now. According to the interest of students, the student should select the subject. Exam patterns are semester exams. Here, Indian language we have to introduce. Along with Indian language, we have to teach student foreign language. If student is interested in Japanese, we have to teach Japanese language. If student is interested in Germany, we have to teach Germany language. If the student is interested in, what I can say, Greek language, here foreign language introduction is going to happen during secondary class, and secondary class is going to focus on critical thinking. The student should understand the concept and make them feel more. The student should think in a different way. Suppose if I would have the captain of Indian cricket team, how I would have played the last game, World Cup game. Think the student, what is your opinion? What you will do? If election is going to cancel and you are going to become a Indian Prime Minister, what you will do? The student should think. If there is no mobile nowadays, now there is no online class, there is no mobile is banned, then how you feel, what you feel, what you do? If you are going to become the headmaster of your class, what kind of new innovatives or initiative you are going to do in your class? In this way, critical thinking is very important. Critical thoughts are important. Whenever you are teaching geography or Bhugol or anything, you have to ask the student their opinion and then discuss the subject, then teach him. Okay, this is going to happen. After passing 10th exam, students are going to select arts or commerce. No, that system is going to cancel now. If one student is interested in mathematics, he is also interested in Kannada language, he is also interested in biology, he is also interested in accountancy. He can choose, he can take any economics, Kannada, Marathi or geography or science or biology or chemistry, any subject he should choose. Choosing is here. According to choice of students, the teacher should teach. All the khichdi is going to, all the mixing is going to happen, all the mixed is going to happen. It is called multi-dimensional syllabus, multi-dimensional approach, multi-dimensional and multidisciplinary subject. This is the speciality of this. Yes, I think this is very good. If student, see that if student is not interested in mathematics, he should not choose the mathematics. If student is unable to read English, if he is lack in English, he should not take English, he should take another subject. This is going to give big support to the student's achievement. When I was learning in 10th class, I was completely dull in mathematics, I was completely dull in English. I got only 37 marks in 10th exam because I couldn't understand what is English. I couldn't understand the meaning of English. Though my teacher was teaching very good, but I can't understand. I can't comprehend the content. I can't recall what he is telling. But anyhow, I got 37, I passed, then I continued my education. If I would have failed in 10th, now I would have not completed any kind of set and net exam. In my village, my uncle is running, my father is running a hotel. I would have worked as a supplier in hotel and giving cha, low egg cha, give me 1 rupees, 2 rupees. In this way, my life would have another life. But anyhow, this kind of should not happen in your life. If you are interested in that subject, you can take. See that some students are very good in Kannada. Some students are very good in Marathi, but they are not good in English. They are not good in mathematics. They are not good in science. They are not good in sociology. According to your interest, according to your skill, according to your target, you have to choose, you have to take, you have to select your subject. This is the best opportunity NEP is going to give the students. And here 6-month semester exam is going to conduct, 10th exam and 12th exam. You have to write 2 times. Suppose you got less mark, you can attend another time and you can improve your marks. This is the speciality of new education policy. And in this policy, 2 crore students, those who are out of the class, who are the dropout of the education, we are going to bring, means NEP is going to bring back the true 2 crore students back to the education stream. This is the main and objective of this NEP. And next one is making universalization of education. Up to 2030, GE, gross environmental role, is going to happen 100%. The students' admission is going to be 100% up to 2030. And next one is GIF, Gender Inclusive Fund. Gender, masculine gender, feminine gender, we learnt the gender in grammar, but here the gender, male gender, female gender and transgender, new concept is introduced. Physically he is male, but his behavior is female. Physically she is female, but her behavior is like a man. It is called transgender. The government is going to give a special provision for transgender students to get education. The government is going to give special funding to these kinds of students to get education. Even backward students, physically disabled students, Divyang students, economically backward students or rurally backward students, all the backward students and all transgender students and women students or special girl students, this NEP is going to focus on them. It is called gender inclusive. Then NIPUN, Nipun Bharat. Nipun Bharat, this concept, the full form of Nipun is National Institute for Proficiency in Reading with Understanding and Numeracy. Up to 5th class, the student should able to read and understand the concept, understand the meaning of word. Up to 5th class, the student should count the number 1 to 100. The student should do the multiply. The student should make plus. The student should make minus. These are the numeric knowledge the student should have. This is focused up to 5th class. Then 360 angle degree holistic progress card. Here in this new NEP, 360 degree assessment is going to happen. It is called holistic progress card. The students assessment, the teachers are doing. Students assessment, the student he himself is doing. It is called self assessment. And third one is peer assessment. The student's friend is going to make assessment of the student. The teacher is saying, you are good, you are coming class every day, you are punctual, your behavior is good, your handwriting is good, your decision power is good, you are obedient, I will give you good marks. Sometimes after writing the answer, the teacher should give the answer sheet to the student. Dear, you check your paper and give the marks. Students are jumping and dancing. Oh, it's my paper, I will give you more than 100 marks. Abhe, it's 100 marks, you have to give 100 marks. The student should check his own paper and give his own marks. At the time, student is going to assess his own papers. Student is going to assess his own behavior. Student is going to assess his own approach. If I say, array 10 marks essays are there, you have given 9 marks, is it correct? Your answer is not good. You say, oh yes sir, I will give you 6 marks. I will give you. Here, student is getting mark. Even student's friend, it is called peer assessment. I should ask, the teacher should ask the friend, how many marks you are going to give your friend? The student, his friend is saying, oh sir, he is very good, I will give his out of out mark. If your friend is bad with you, then your student will not give you mark and you will not give the marks to him. This concept is going to make the students to make a good relation with each of us. When you are good in relationship, then you will get good marks. 360 angle, mark, grade and description of the student's nature is going to written in the mark list. Okay, now NCP, National Curriculum Framework, it is going to make a new curriculum for child, new curriculum for school, new curriculum for teachers. Now in up to 2030, those who wants to become a teacher, such kind of person is going to make 4 years B.Ed degree. I did 1 year degree, 1 year B.Ed degree. We can nowadays 2 years B.Ed degrees are going on, and in 2030 4 years B.Ed course, it is called integrated B.Ed. After passing B.Ed, you have to pass the TET exam or CTET exam, then you have to pass the CET exam, then you should get the Naukri. Very tough competition is going to happen. Now, National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education, B.Ed course. This is new concept is introduced, SEDG, Socially and Economically Disadvantaged Group Students. And NPST, National Professional Standard Teacher. Then SSA, State School Standardized Authority. Now, new organization is going to establish in our India, that is going to check the quality of school, that is going to check the quality of syllabus, that is going to check the quality of students, that is going to check the overall performance of the school and school teacher and school students. And like NAC, the same committee is going to happen in primary school, in school education. And there is one education institution, it is called a PARAK. It is going to make a PARAK of the school. It is going to check the quality of students, school, infrastructure, management, everything is going to assess. It is called PARAK. P means performance, A means assessment, R means review, A means analysis of knowledge for holistic development. Holistic development, this concept is focused in this school education. So dear students, now I told you, now I narrated you, now I revealed you, now I explained you, now I have given information about school education and NEP's introduction. In my next video, I am going to talk on higher education system, on higher education special features. Thank you so much. Namaskar.